How do you apply? Very simple. So I'm going to teach you what I do. In all of my applications, I just go through postgraduate. I know your time is valuable, so in today's video, I'll be taking you through the step-by-step process in applying for your postgraduate program in the UK. This video is going to be very comprehensive in that once you're done watching it, you're able to apply for your graduate studies yourself without the help of a third party or an agent. You apply like a pro. If you're a potential subscriber, kindly consider subscribing because on this channel, I share content that will help you take ownership of your career, achieve your academic goals, and be empowered. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. So let's begin. Step 1, your mindset. Every physical manifestation starts from within. What is your personal conviction? Do you really want to go on this journey? Whatever it is that you do to set your mind in the right direction when you're embarking on a project, do that magic. Because you have to have the right mindset before embarking on this journey, as it will require your time, your resources, your energy, and you have to develop a thick skin to negative energy, opinions, and societal beliefs because they will come. Also define your why. The next step is document. There are a list of documents you need to put in place before you can successfully apply for your graduate program in the UK. And number 1 on that list is a means of identification, which is usually your passport. You want to japa. Do you have a passport? If you don't have a passport, or you do, but it has expired and you're working to get another, I think some schools can allow you to submit your application, and then when your passport is available, you can upload to your dashboard. The next document is your language test scores. If you're a Nigerian or from any other African country where English is the primary language, most UK schools don't insist on the IELTS, TOEFL, or any other language tests. They do accept the West African Examination Council certificate if you have a good grade in English. However, if you have the IELTS, TOEFL, you can submit that instead. The next documents you need to have before you apply for your grad school in the UK is your transcript and your degree certificate. For your transcript, you don't need to have the official copy. Just go to your school and apply for the student's copy, and you can use that for your application and get a certificate as well, and you're good. The next document you need to have handy before you start your application is your updated CV. If you don't know how to write an academic CV, in this video, you will get a detailed explanation and a step-by-step process on how you can write an academic CV. You should check it out after watching this video. I will leave the link in the description. Now, your CV shouldn't be more than 2 pages. If you can have a 1-pager, awesome. The next document you need to have, which I consider to be the most important in your application process, is your statement of purpose. Now, this is the star of your application. Even if you graduated with a 3rd class, a 2nd class lower, if you can craft an amazing SOP, your 3rd class won't matter. The same goes for having a 2-1 or a 1st class. If you don't know how to tell your story, or you care less and be like, whatever, I graduated with a 1st class, it will take the grace of God to get to the admission, because your SOP is a very important element in your application process. So if you cannot write your SOP yourself, get a professional to do it. If you can write it yourself, get someone else to review your AC, or a professional to review your AC and give you feedback. If you want to write it yourself, then you should check out this video. It will be very helpful. And when you're done, get someone else to review your work. The last important document you need to have is your reference letter. This can be from your professor or your employer, depending on the school's requirements. But if you've been out of school for a while, I think they will require a professional reference. Though some schools will ask for 1 professional recommendation and 1 academic recommendation. So just check what the requirement is so you don't mix it up. So you'll not reach out to your professor and they're asking for a professional recommendation. Okay, just to refresh your memory, though you can always go back, but to keep the flow going, the first step was your mindset. The second was the document. The third step is identify your needs. In this phase, I'm going to give you a list that will help you put things into perspective and will be very helpful in the next step. UK schools have 2 major intakes in a year. That's January and September. If you're applying for January intake, your options will be limited, especially if you're an international student. And aside being an international student, not all schools are open to admitting students for January intake. On the other hand, if you're applying for September, you will have a wide range of options to choose from. as almost all the schools in the UK will be accepting applications. So what's your need? When do you want to apply? Remember, if you want to apply for January 2023 intake, this is October. The limited schools available for January 2023 must have closed their doors by now, because you need like 2 to 3 months to get your casts and your visa. So why not go for September, which I will recommend. You have enough time to prepare and different options to choose from. The next thing that will help you streamline your needs is the academic requirements. If you have a 2-2 and you're looking to apply to a Russell Group school, I can't say for sure that you'll be accepted. However, I strongly believe that if you want to take the leap of faith, your SOP has to be top notch, because Russell Group School's academic requirement is from 2-1 to first class. But this should not deter you, because majority of the schools in the UK accept 2-2, while some also accept third class HND. So don't be discouraged, except you are aiming for a Russell Group school. But if you're not, you've got this covered. The third factor you need to identify is tuition and scholarship. I made a video on how I was accepted into 3 Russell Group schools. This is the video. And of course, they are known for their high tuition. However, I also applied to a number of non-Russell Group schools that are budget friendly. Not so friendly, but compared to Russell Group schools, it's way friendly. So these are the list of schools I applied to. The University of East Anglia, Norwich Business School. This was actually the first school I got admission decision from. York St. George, Aston University, the University of Derby, Nottingham Trent University. So those are the schools I applied to that I considered to be budget friendly. There are others too, like Teesside University, Hull University, University of East London, University of Salford, University of Hertfordshire. Did I pronounce that correctly? Hertfordshire. And much more. Just use Google. Go to Google and search universities in the UK with low tuition. You don't even have to structure the sentence correctly. Just use keywords. University, UK, low tuition. That's it. So the next question is, are you looking for schools that offer scholarship to international students, or you don't mind? Because some of these schools offer like £2,000 scholarship, £3,000 scholarship, £5,000 scholarships. But I think in that one you have to apply. They do have a separate application for it. While others like the £3,000, the £2,000, the £1,000, you don't have to apply for it. You don't need a separate application for it. If you're not on a budget and you have the academic requirements, go for Russell Group schools, because some of these schools have hidden scholarships that are not publicized. So check them out. You can start here. The last factor is program and placement. These 2 factors are very key in identifying your needs, because you have to ask yourself, do I need a 1-year program or a 2-year program? Now, if you're looking to get a 1-year program, that doesn't come with placement. But if you're looking to get a 2-year program, it comes with a placement. Now, if you're opting for the 1-year program, that should be 11 to 12 months. But if you're taking a course that comes with placement, it gives you additional 1 year to take on an internship that will be particularly useful if you intend to stay back after your studies. So about your course of study, let's say you want to do your postgrad in international relations. Go to Google and search for other names for international relations, because while some school might call it international relations, others might call it global studies or something else. So you will not cross off your desired school if you have a preferred school already in mind, because you feel they don't have your course of study. Now you know what it is you want from your potential school. So let's talk school search. This is where you search for potential schools that meet your needs. Why I said you need to identify your needs first before you search for schools is so you have direction. If not, you'll be overwhelmed. Some might say you need to search for schools first, but I find that process very tedious and time-consuming. You can't be searching for schools aimlessly without knowing exactly what it is that you want. Conduct your research based on the needs you've identified. Now, how do you apply? Very simple. You apply on the university website. I am going to take you through the step-by-step process in doing that. So let's go. Welcome. Your first step is to go to the school website. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to be using the University of Kent. Here we go. Okay, the first option here is the university website, the actual website. Why I'm saying the actual website is because sometimes you key information on Google and the first 2 pop-ups are art. Of course, you know how SEO works. So this is the school official website. So I'm going to teach you what I do. In all of my applications, I just go through postgraduate, click on postgraduate, except you're applying for undergrad, but this video is specifically for postgrad. Okay, this is the page for postgraduate courses. If you go down, you'd see different courses, accounting, different postgraduate courses that you can apply for. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to be applying for marketing. So instead of going through the whole postgraduate courses aimlessly, you just come to the search box and type in the course you're searching for or you want to apply for, marketing. Enter. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here we have marketing MSc. This is full-time, marketing PhD, marketing with an industrial placement. Now, if you had identified your needs and you know you don't want a one-year course, you need a course that comes with placement. So you apply for marketing with industrial placement, or whatever the name of your course is with placement. If the course doesn't have placement, you also see the information there. This is the course homepage. This course is available for full-time only. Moreover, international students are not allowed to take on part-time courses in the UK. So, and this course is a 2-year course, comes with a placement, which is good. I'll always advise you read the information on the course page, because here you will have the overview of the course, entry requirements. For international students, if you want to check for the entry requirements peculiar to your country, you can just click on here, entry requirements by country. Okay, here we are. Africa. I'm a Nigerian, so Africa, Nigeria. Alright, so here we have the entry requirements for Nigerians. You're applying for a foundation program, undergrad, postgrad, MBA, PhD, the tuition as well, and information on how to apply. Oh, also deadlines, important deadlines. You should always take note of these, and country representatives. Okay, so that's it. So let's go back to the main page. Course structure, funding, fees. Ooh, 21,000 pounds. Amazing. All right. Always advise that you go through all the information on the course page. This is very important. All right, let's go back to the real deal. I'm ready to apply now, so I'll just click apply now, and it brings me here. Apply for entry to marketing with industrial placement. Click on it. I've never applied to this school, so I don't have an account with University of Kent. This is new to me, so we're just going to explore this together, shall we? New user. For this application, we're going to use an alias. Let's look for an alias. What should we use? Let's use Eve. Okay? Eve is applying for marketing with industrial placement. You can borrow my surname. Date of birth. Okay, let's use, what should we use? 2000 to, nope, yeah, 2000, and let's use October 28. Okay, email address. Eve will borrow mine. Okay, confirm email address. Please allow me to copy this. All right, password. Okay. Continue. Don't save. Close. Okay. All right. This is Eve's detail. The next thing you do is proceed. Alright, I have to state something real quick. For some schools, when you create an account, they will redirect you to your email. So I am noticing that did not happen here, so we'll just proceed. Okay, title Miss. Oh no, we'll just use 2 names. All right, gender female, ethnicity Black African, disability none, nationality Nigerian. I just N, Nigerian. This will take me to Nigerian. Dual nationality, nope. Country of birth, Nigeria. Normal country of residence, normal. Okay, Nigeria. All right, do you require a CAST to study on this program? Yes. So CAST is what is going to enable you get your visa, your tier 4 visa. So contact information, I am going to use my contact information. All right, correspondence, Nigeria. I hope we didn't skip anything. No, we did not. Okay, here is home address the same as correspondence address? Yes. Next, you can always save and return later. Okay, entry date September. Eve wants to start in September 2023. All right. Okay, as you can see here, different schools have their different style. Now, for some schools, you'll just be required to upload your statement of purpose. But for the University of Kent, I'm seeing here that Eve will have to copy her essay and paste. So this is just basically the process to apply for your master's degree in the UK. Since the school is not asking you to upload your SOP, so you just go where your SOP is written and you copy and you paste. Now, reasons for study, minimum of 100 words, maximum of 2,000 characters. So you just copy and paste. Now, the next one is going to be your qualifications, other qualifications and experience. This is where you upload your reference letter, declaration, and then you click submit. So this is basically it. This is it. You don't need an agent to do this. You can do this by yourself. Okay, so let's go back to the video. That's the process to apply for your grad school in the UK. The hard part is to have your documents ready. Once you do have all your documents ready, the application process is seamless. Now, let's talk feedback. Once you submit your application, you will get an automated email acknowledging that your application has been received. So the feedback period varies for each school. Some might take 2 weeks, others a month. Now, when you finally get your admission decision, it will either come as a conditional offer or an unconditional offer. Conditional offer simply means you still have some requirements to meet or documents to provide, while unconditional offer means you're good to go. Unconditional offer is a green light to go ahead and pay your tuition deposit so you get your costs and just go ahead with your visa. If you want to apply to the US, you should check this video out. Or you're struggling to write your academic CV, this video was made for you. So there you have it. If you have any questions, kindly leave them in the comment section. I will definitely get back to you. If you find value in this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe if you've not yet. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in any of these videos you decide to watch first. Thank you for your time. Bye.